Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel. And today we're going to be talking about what's in my bag, what's in my gym bag, and what are the shoes that I bring basically on a almost daily basis. You know, I've been playing a lot of basketball lately and my legs aren't feeling too good. But anyways, these are my favorite shoes to play in right now. Of course, it does change from time to time depending on what type of cushion I want, depending on like all sorts of things. But of course, just because a shoe isn't in my rotation right now doesn't mean it's not good. Just these are the shoes that I really like to play in, and basically these are my backups, right? If I'm testing a shoe and it's not very nice and I really don't like playing in it, I want something that I can rely on. These are the shoes that I bring, right? So if you guys do want to get any of these shoes, I try to leave an affiliate link in the description box. But let's get it started off with the Way of Wade 10, the Li-Ning Wow 10. Holy crap, guys, this shoe is freaking amazing. I love playing in the shoe. The traction is really good. I wouldn't say it's top tier, but it's really good. You know, it has a nice solid bite. Also, the cushioning setup is my favorite part about the shoe, right? And I keep saying it, of course, in my personal preference, I really like it because of the softer strobel board. Like the mesh strobel board that they're using in this shoe is just like, they're using full length boom, right? And the compression that you get right underneath your foot is really nice. You get nice compression, but also you feel low to the ground. They didn't make it too thick or anything, so it doesn't feel super mushy. And also boom is bouncy, right? So you get a nice rebound back, especially once you start going, once you start sprinting and stuff. You can definitely feel that extra bounce from the boom cushion as well, right underneath your foot. And also another thing that I love about it is the cage. And you guys probably think like, dude, the cage, you usually hate cages, right? Yeah, I usually do. But the cage on this shoe is actually quite soft. You know, it's a softer, like rubbery plastic, and it actually allows the foam to compress a good amount. So it actually doesn't feel really like clunky at all. And also another thing I really like about the shoe is the carbon fiber plate. Like you can see how big it is, right? Pretty much goes all the way here into the forefoot. And when you're doing heel dominant strides down the court, you know, it actually has good flex here in the forefoot. But also because of the carbon fiber, I mean, it's weird because carbon fiber is usually stiff, right? And it doesn't allow for a lot of flex in like most of the shoes that I've tried that had a full length carbon fiber plate. But in this shoe, it actually has a little bit of like flex to it, and then has a nice rebound back, right? So it kind of like when you're running, it kind of propels you forward because of that, which is a really nice feeling. So all that combined, it feels really good. Like running down the court, cushion feels great, traction is good. Material also is super thin. Look at that, this mesh material feels great. But also I had zero issues with support, and overall it's a really lightweight shoe. Like if I remember correctly, it was like 11.64 ounces. So yeah, very lightweight, super responsive, but with great cushion. And yeah, it just sucks that it's very expensive, but it's an amazing shoe. I absolutely love playing in this shoe. So there it is for the Wild 10. And another Li-Ning shoe. Drum roll, guys. I freaking love this shoe as well. And it is the 808 2, and I'm still playing in it. I'm still testing it out, but like, holy crap, I've loved playing in it so far. So it's only 110 bucks, guys. 110 bucks for this freaking shoe, and it's literally the Kobe 8. It's the resurrection of the Kobe 8. And I love what they did here in the 808 2, guys. So yeah, I mean, the traction is freaking amazing. Top tier traction. I mean, amazing bite. It has a nice loud high pitched squeak as well. So yeah, I mean, this solid white rubber outsole for me, it was really good. And then the cushioning setup is awesome as well. I mean, I really didn't experience a whole lot of bottoming out. It's using a drop-in midsole, of course. And one amazing, there's a lot of advantages to having a drop-in midsole, right? So they're using Cloud, right? Li-Ning Cloud. It says Cloud right here if it would focus. Li-Ning Cloud, right? So it's better than Lunarlon actually, right? Lunarlon bottoms out very quickly, but Cloud actually has been holding up pretty damn well. Step and coverage really nice because your foot's right on top of this, right? You guys can see the foam, right? There's nothing as far as like a strobe or anything. So that feels really nice. You have really good court feel as well, especially here in the forefoot. I guess you can see the compression marks though. And also, support is amazing. Lateral containment, you can see the sidewall. And one bad thing, kind of, was, I guess, hard impacts. You know, I definitely felt my foot kind of like bottoming out the cushion a little bit, and I can feel the floor a little bit as well. So if you're doing really hard impacts, probably not the best option, but everything else about this cushioning setup is absolutely amazing. And then the material, like this mesh material, feels really thin, but it conforms to your foot very well. And I also really like the fused material to add support and durability, especially if you're doing like toe drags. And also, like, support is really good. So it feels very similar to like the Kobe 9 or the Kobe 8. Actually, I would say it feels a little bit more similar to the Kobe 9 actually. The Kobe 8 is a little bit lighter, and the cushion is a lot thinner, right? The Kobe 9, actually, this cup also, like this heel, it's very similar to the Kobe 9 as well. So yeah, the 808 100%. I feel like if you like the Kobe 9, then 100% get the 808. This shoe is amazing. All right, next we got the Nike LeBron 20. We have a LeBron that's in my rotation, guys. Holy crap, what has the world come to? I mean, LeBron's I guess the LeBron 18 was okay. The LeBron 16 was okay. The 15 was good as well. But the LeBron has never been like heavily in my rotation, you know what I mean? But the LeBron 20 is 100% gonna be heavily in my rotation. The traction is top tier, amazing traction. It's like top 5, top 3 tractions that you can get right now. The cushion also is absolutely amazing. Full length cushion line, there's so much compression here in the heel. It's super soft, a little mushy at first, but it does bottom out, get a little bit stiffer like cushion line usually does. 4-foot Zoom turbo unit feels great, but it's not too crazy like a Zoom strobo unit. It's a great medium or average between like a smaller top loaded Zoom unit and the Kyrie Infinity like Zoom strobo unit, right? So it feels nice and bouncy. Materials are thin but also supportive, super comfortable, and it's just an amazing looking shoe. I love playing in the shoe. I mean, like, I can play in the shoe all day. You know what I mean? I don't want to switch. I mean, all these shoes I can play in all day. I don't want to switch. But the LeBron 20 surprised the hell out of me. And yeah, this shoe is really nice. I can't wait for it to come out on like Nike or just like GR, like general release, so that all of you guys can try it out, because this shoe is really nice. And of course, last but not least, we have my tried and true, which is the Nike PG6. I absolutely love playing the shoe. And I don't know, it's just weird because like I usually switch off from like all these shoes, right? Like the Curry 4 Floetrol, MB1, Curry 9, Jordan 36, Harden Volume 6, 2A2, right? But then there's no other shoe that I kind of like always want to play in, and like that's always also heavily in my rotation. I feel like the PG6 is the shoe that's been in my rotation the longest as well. I mean, the traction is also top tier. I mean, you're gonna be biting through everything, right? Really good traction. Cushion also is amazing with the full length React. Not too crazy though. I would actually say it's the mellowest out of all these cushioning setups. Or actually, I guess the 808 too, but I mean, you still get really good compression and step-in comfort from the drop-in, right? So yeah, I would say it's more on like the mellower side of things, but it's still really nice. Like, it's a good blend of responsiveness, especially in the forefoot, and you get nice bounce here in the heel. Materials feel really comfortable, especially with this textile. Support I had zero issues with, although I would actually say it has like the worst support out of all of these shoes, right? If you're a bigger dude and you need a lot of support, the PG6 probably isn't the best option, but for me, I'm a lighter dude, and I really didn't have any huge issues with it. And also, it's a great, I guess, I don't know, all these shoes are amazing looking. All right, I would actually say my favorite though would be the LeBrons, and then the PG6, and then the 808 too, and then the WOW 10, right? Right? No? Am I tripping? I don't know. That's my list of, like, I guess, aesthetics, my favorite. But as far as performance goes, I don't know. I can't pick. All of these are freaking amazing, and I love playing in all of these shoes, of course, for different reasons, but for the most part, they're all top tier performers. But anyways, that about wraps up this video. Again, if you guys want to get any of these shoes, I try to leave an affiliate link in the description box. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.